Yes, Peggy, how you doing, mate? Well, Peggy, you get some shit lately, mate. I don't know how you put up with that. Good old Peggy, man. There's nothing Peggy hasn't seen, is there? Nothing's gonna shake Peggy like. There's not much happening like Pegs, is there, this afternoon? I'm getting a bit bored of it, me, like, I'll be honest. Normally you can find something, can't you, that you like? Fucking hell. Why don't you buy Pablo's channel, Peggy? I was telling Norris this morning. I had a little chat with Norris this morning. There was only a few of us in his live, like it was only in the chat. Yes, Nos Dog. I'm talking about you this morning, mate, on Norris's. It was only me and him in there, I think. Just saying what a decent geezer you are, mate. And Norris totally agreed, as I knew he would, because he's got a brain, hasn't he, our Nozza? You're on night shift, mate. Not now, obviously, but today I've just got to work a bit early, so I'm sat in the car park. Rather than watch a rerun of Jimmy Newman and Scotty G from the other day, which I was listening to on the way to work, thought I won't be doing any lives this week on this shift, so I'll have a quick 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a dilemma with work. I think they're going to try and make me go back on 12-hour shifts, like. It's probably the right thing to do, you know. At the minute, coming to work 5 days a week. Work shifts all my life, see. And I mean, I'll finish it. So start at 3 today. Maybe that's not a good example. Say I was on 7 till 3, 7 in the morning till 3. So I'm finishing at 3. That extra 4 hours, 3 times, means I get 4 days off, you know what I mean? No steel cap Crocs, man. They don't do them yet, but even if they did, I think if they made us wear Crocs at work, I'd have to wrap in. You'd have to, wouldn't you? Hey, what happened to flavours, man? So some blokes, some American geezer, I didn't see the flavours live. I don't know whether it got shut down or whether he shut it down and then he got an email off YouTube or wherever. It sounds like he's got a 24-hour ban. Something to do with some American geezer, wasn't it? Showing some shooters and that on the screen. Could only happen to flavours, that, like, couldn't it? Fuck's sake. What were they like? Were the proper shotties and that? An AK-47? Fucking hell, no wonder, man. Fucking AK-47. And who else was on the panel? Was it the thingy lads? Was the voice changer lads, wasn't it? I seen him this morning. Well, I didn't see it this morning. I didn't get a notification on that Joseph Glover channel that he uses. But I did watch a bit of it back. But he already sort of knew from what was said yesterday when they did that live to apologise. So is this the magician man? The bloke who was doing the card tricks and that? Is it the same bloke? Did he just show up like Quaver, or was he something to do with the voice changes? don't know what I don't know what made him think that it was okay to show an AK-47. Like, what's he doing with one of them anyway? Fuck's sake. How's that 21? Jesus. I'll tell you who I did watch a bit of this morning. There was something weird going on this morning on YouTube. That fucking Smiler. Fucking hell. Does anyone watch that channel? I'd heard of him. He seems alright, actually. But fucking hell, he has some shit on his channel, like, fucking hell. Jimmy was there. And Peter Pope. Fuck me. We need to get Peter Pope and Tunes together. Yeah, but what I was going to say there, I was going to say on Jude's, I was watching a bit of Jude this morning. Man, there was bare trolls in there this morning. Loads of mad names turning up. Loads of mad names in his chat. Like, I don't know whether it's happening to everyone. Keep an eye out for some mad names. Like Russian names and all that, just talking pish. Jude was onto it, like, but I don't think he had any mods in there. Nah, I was watching. I don't know whether they were just singling Jude out, but when it finished, I turned on to someone else. I think it was Cindy's. And she started getting them all in there as well. I was like, what the fuck? So keep your eye out, any hosts. Watch out, man. Mad names, you know, you can tell the troll a mile off, can't you? Yeah, I don't like this shift at all. It's a dead man shift, this, like. 3 in the afternoon till 11. The only good thing is that I get to spend 4 hours with one shift. Then they go home at 7. Another shift comes in at 7, so it's not the same people, you know what I mean? Helps anything to help pass the time over, innit? Quaver, who was that on Tuesdays earlier? Was that Tony? Was that Tony and J Mac on there? 11 o'clock tonight, Nos. So I finish at 11 and get home about 1:30. Everyone's in bed. Fucking wide awake, mate. I would fire a live up, but I'd have to be quiet, you know. Because I'm up till daft o'clock, 2 or 3 in the morning, man. Yeah, that Peter Pope, we've got to sort that out. We've got to get Peter Pope and Tunes on the same panel, like. Imagine that. Okay, now. Yeah, if I go back on shifts though, I'll have to start working night shift again. It's all a bit depressing, isn't it? Just need to win the lottery, man. That'll do me. Let me win the lottery, and you won't hear me grumble anymore. Ice, everyone's after you, mate. Don't bother. It's only YouTube, man, with Ice. You know, when I first come on this YouTube, just that name, Ice Chain Pure Water, yeah, it was like, it was It was just one of them. I just like, I always thought of him as like a bad troll, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, just a geezer, isn't he? Just a geezer, man. It's all entertainment. You learn more every day, man, on here, don't you? It's not personal. Yeah, it's getting a lot busier at work now. Like the business we're in, the food packaging, it's sort of, it is seasonal, but it shouldn't be seasonal if you think about it. It tends to go quiet at Christmas, but people don't stop eating at Christmas, do they? You know what I mean? Never understood it. Or in the summer, goes a bit crazy in there. It's starting to get that way now. Starting to mess with me mental health. Yes, Quimbar, mate. Oh, he's Pez. Pez, you were everywhere, mate. I seen you on that. I seen you on Smilers last night. Don't worry about that, kid. Don't worry about that. Arguing with Jimmy and who else was on there? I think Torbs was on there as well. Daft o'clock in the morning, man. Nostog, from where I can gather, you're just sort of, you've had a little break, haven't you? And I've seen you in chats and that, like, I think you're a bit, you're not like shocked by what's going on, but I can see you like, I can just picture you shaking your head like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like that everywhere, mate. Look at everywhere. The Pez is in the thick of it when he gets allowed in the chats. Pez is in the thick of it. You'd be 80% better, Pez, if you just left Raver alone. Like, I'll be honest, just leave Raver alone. You probably wouldn't get timed out half as much. No need for that, kid. No need for that, kid. No need for that. Yeah, man, we're sweet, man. We're all sweet. Just trying to lighten my mood a little bit before work. 21, mate. What do you think? Dan O'Tull. This is like one of the names that's popping up this morning on Jude's. Asking Jude mad questions and that in Russian. Big up there, Dan O'Tull. What else was I listening to last night? You can't turn on without Tunesy being on, like, can you? But we're not going to go there, like. Jim Smith. Bacardi man Smithy. Big up Jim Smith. Big up the Bacardi. No, I like Jim, but it's one of them panels that I don't think I'll ever go on that panel. I just prefer to be in the chat. Just prefer to be in Jim's chat, like. Valentine's Day, a week a day, Pez. You'll be watching the postman, won't you? Waiting for that post bag. All them Valentine's cards. Make sure we get Quavo on. Remember back in the day, Valentine's Day, when you were at school and that, you found out who had a crush on you. I remember waking up one Valentine's Day morning. Obviously, I was at Mum and Dad's. I was about 15. Looking out the window, and it had been snowing. Yeah, it had been snowing for a while. Somebody had put a big love heart in the front garden, you know, like in the snow. I was a right skinny little runt at school, like, as well. No one ever owned up to it, like, you know what I mean? Yes, so now you're doing, my mate. You just woke up, you lazy oit. Everton to go down, Pez, aren't they? You know, but that'll be a disaster, won't it? If Everton go down with that new stadium, bro. I've got a few good blue-nosed friends, like, I don't want to see it, but it's a possibility, isn't it? I mean, Everton are bad this season, but I think you might get lucky because there's going to be there's three worst teams in there. That's all you need. That's all it needs. Three worst teams. Chopper, my mate, how are you doing? I was watching Jude this morning, Chopper. I was watching Jude. I think you popped in, didn't you? I was just saying there was loads of trolls in there. He's got our MBTVs back, isn't he? It's going to be another one where I'm stuck in the middle, right? Because I know him and Flavors don't get on, yeah? So it's another one of them, because Flavors is one of my besties on here. And Benji, me and Lou have always followed Benji, but, you know, he's a little bit outspoken, isn't he? Yeah. Well, he knows that, man. Benji knows that. He's not everyone's cup of tea. It's one of them, innit? We've just got to get on with it. There's two big skips at work, you know, massive, you know, them big massive skips in the car park. I was doing a bit of building work and I've got loads of rubbish to get rid of, like. I just know I'll be the one to get caught, you know. Cameras everywhere, man. And she's more cameras than people, you can't do anything. It's not on really, like. And they're not just like, I've seen the screens, you know, you get some CCTV that's like crap, like dead grainy and that, and you could argue in the dark, you could argue that it wasn't even you, you know, if they try to say that's you there shotting that rubbish in that skip. Back in the day, you could argue that it wasn't, but now, fucking hell, you can see the colours in your eyes, man, now, even on a night on the cameras they've got in here. Yeah, I think you might be seeing quite a bit of Benji, especially if you go in Jude's. I didn't know they were that friendly, you know. Didn't know Jude and Benji were like that, but I know Jude's been bigging him up, like. See how it goes. I'm sure Jude said he's doing a stream yard tonight as well with a few of his old mates from where he grew up. I won't be able to watch anything anyway. I might see a little bit of something at, like, on me breaks, 8 o'clock for half an hour. Used to be able to put your earphones in at work and that. You can't even do that now. That's what I mean about them, you know, not. Yeah, dangerous, them at work, aren't they? Especially what you do, mate. You shouldn't be doing that. Seen a few nasty accidents on the old fork trucks at work. A couple of years ago, there's this woman, she'd worked there, she'd worked here for about 20 years. She's only a little woman, yeah, about, oh man, probably 7 stone, 5'2", drove the fork truck. She was worked in the warehouse. There was, you know, the big dumpy bags you get, ton dumpy bags full of plastic sheet that have been granulated, granulated, you know, flakes. Ton weight they are. You're not supposed to put them on top of each other. So there's one on a pallet, and they're never put on properly. But somebody had put another one on top of it, and you could see it was laid like that. Anyway, she's come round the corner. I don't think, no, she wasn't on the truck, or she must have got off the truck, and the dumpy bags fell on her. Mate, crushed her hips and everything, man. She was wedged under it for about half an hour. Another fella got his hand chopped off as well, in that factory there. Got his hand just clean chopped off in a machine. Another lad actually went in the machine and picked the fella's hand up, yeah. The lad went in, picked the fella's hand up, and had the nous about him to go in the first aid room and get these ice packs and put his hand in ice. Mate, I would have been nowhere near that, I'm sorry. Well, you say that, don't you, until you're put in that position. Yeah, see you soon, chopper, mate. Have a good day, bro. Yeah, Nostog. It was 6 figures, like 6 figures. I think she is working again, though, to be honest. But it's things like that. That's why they say they've got all these cameras now, but it's part of it, but part of it's just to fucking spy on you, you know. It's all they want to do is blame. It's all about blame, innit? I mean, I bet you're in 8 hours, any 8-hour shift at work. I bet I sign my name. I bet I put my signature on a bits of paper at least 20 times. And all that is so they can blame you when something goes wrong. Just that little squiggle get you into loads of trouble, man. You learn, don't you? I learn. Is that all you've been there for, Doss? Yeah. You know what? I'm at that age now, mate, where if I don't leave here now and get another job, I'll either be, well, I don't want to even think about being here till I retire, like, fuck that. It's getting to that age when you get in your 50s. You sort of your chances go down, don't they? Your opportunities are limited. They shouldn't be like, but you know, if you've got a 30-year-old who's got 10 years experience and a 50-year-old who's got 20 as an employer, don't know, you wouldn't blame them going for the 30-year-old, would you, all day? Just got to accept it, haven't you? God, these numbers are going up and down. Like, people must just come on, see me face and just think, oh, fuck that. Yeah, man, I'm off now myself, no dog. Big respect, everyone. It was only a quick one. It's cheered us up a little bit anyway. We'll be back soon, probably Saturday. Maybe see you before then, maybe not. Catch us later, everyone. Have a good one.